moving on through the New Year's resolutions. So this is my perspective on it. I'm really curious what you think. I think, of course, it's good to go into a fresh year and restart some stuff, or maybe you want to start playing guitar, or you have a routine you want to change. That's always good. But what I do think though is don't get dependent on only changing uh, in the 1st of January, because happens a lot is when people don't make it or don't change the routine, they're like, okay, I will do it next year. So then you have 11 months of doing nothing instead of doing it now. If you want to change, why not do it now? Why wait until tomorrow? So it's always 1st of the month, I'm going to do that. And then they don't. And okay, I'm going to wait until next month. So if you got too much depending on that whole period, it's going to start dragging instead of being able to change right now. So I have this balance of course, it's good to change something up, but if you're depending on the time frames of each year and you're not going to make it, you're going to be fucked, basically.
Yeah. And you're so right. Like people do this a lot, right? They'll set the one or two goals or whatever it is and then not follow through. When in reality, like it should have been like that, those two goals should have, or at least this is how I do it. Like I'll create like one or two goals that like I want to change about myself. And then throughout the year, man, I'm like new goals, like almost every week. I got like lists. I got it right here. I do it all the time. Lists. I keep
Nice.
lists, like
Yeah.
constant lists. Like every day I'm doing these things. And like if you're not doing things like that, like and you're keeping your goals in your head, like you're gonna forget about them. Especially if you're just doing the one in the beginning of the year. Like it's not important to you. You know what I mean? Like that's probably why you're failing.
Yeah. And it should come from within you and not because the calendar says so. You feel when you need to change and not something external. There was something on the TV which was really funny. They were talking about weight loss and diet. And I heard all these methods and I was like, these are all tricks. They were saying, put a mirror in your kitchen. So when you go cooking, it's more likely to eat healthy because you're faced with yourself, literally. Or I don't know, all these kinds of weird rules, which can be good maybe for the short term. But if you're not motivated from within you, maybe that's going to help for a week and then you're going to go back to your normal routine. So instead of looking for tricks, you should change from within. Really decide, okay, why am I doing this? What's the reason why I want to have a more healthy diet instead of putting up tricks and just not reflecting of your goals and what you want to achieve.
It's really good stuff right there, man. Because I know the dangers in like going out there searching for the hacks and the tricks to apply to your life. Like it's not coming from within you. And like that's the true art of changing yourself. Is like you've got to want it from within. Like it's got to come deep inside you. Like people will say it to me a lot like, how do you stay dedicated in the gym? I'm like, that's not even a question in my head. It's because I want it bad. This is from within. There's no question in my head ever. Like there's no hacks. There's like I'm in it because it's my heart. So definitely if you're setting goals and you're trying to change your life, come from the heart. It's got to come from within. Like you could take tools from gurus or people online that you like, and if they're in your realm and your field and what you want to do, yes, take advice from these people. But like if it's not coming from the heart, it ain't never gonna work.
You made me realize this with motivation versus discipline. I never understood it until you explain it. Like, if you need music to go to the gym to get, going, to get a good workout in, if that music is gone and you're not able to do the workout, well, then you have to rely on your discipline. And if that's not there, you're not going to be able to do the workout. So, same with the kitchen. If you hang up a mirror, well, what if your mirror breaks and you come in the kitchen the next day and you start eating that again? Then you know it's not coming from within.
Exactly. And I do this a lot, man. Like I'll take those tools away from myself. I have to do it. Like this is how you develop solid discipline. Like I can't operate on motivation. I'm not motivated all the time. I'm rarely motivated. Like discipline has got to override every morning. And I don't think I had one, well, let's say in the past 3 months, I did not have one morning I woke up where I'm like, I can't wait to work out. Every morning it's like, I want to sit here and just sleep still. But discipline's like, nope, don't have time for that. And that's because like I would take all of those things that I relied on as my motivation to get me going, take them away from myself and still go. And this just like built something different in my head. I
Exactly.
override.
It's
Go
the
ahead,
same
sorry.
with the pandemic. the fact that the gyms are closed is no excuse to get fat or not fit. That's motivation as well. If you have the discipline to keep working out at home or outside, then you're going to smash it for a month and you can just wait until the gym reopens. But if you only rely on your trainer or the surroundings in your gym and those are gone, well, then you won't be able to motivate yourself anymore and you're probably not going. So
It's funny, man. Because like since the pandemic hit, I had to build a gym in my house, and I had a person come in, and they've been following me for a while now, and they're like, I wish I had like the space to build a gym that you have, or so they said something to me like that, and I said, I just replied back to him that like it's in my heart, I would figure it out anyways. Like I'd be hanging on a tree doing pull-ups, man. Like, trust me, like the space isn't your problem. It's your lack of discipline and your lack of wanting to do it. Like I assure you, you could put me anywhere. I'm going to figure it out. I don't care where I go.